Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave for the land of the free and the home of the
Hi and welcome everyone here on 2K Sports. Can't wait to get some NBA action going. And tonight our matchup, you'll see the Atlanta Hawks going up against the Sacramento Kings. Alongside Greg Anthony and Stan Van Gundy, I'm Kevin Harlan. Allie LaForce will be our reporter tonight on the sideline. Let's take a look at our starters for Sacramento. Outside in the perimeter, Levine and DeRozan. Murray and Sabonis make up the inside pair. And it's Schroeder in a point. And for Atlanta, filling the perimeter slots are Daniels and Rizachet. The post pairing, Johnson along with Porzingis. And it's Young in at the point. You know, these two teams rack up the assists. Greg, they pride themselves on playing unselfish basketball.
Yeah, both sides preach player and ball movement, getting everyone involved. It makes both teams that much more difficult to defend.
Oh, and the jam by DeRozan.
Yeah, when DeRozan is assertive like that, it's a huge plus for this offense.
Pass to Rizachet. Sabonis against Porzingis. Banked in off the glass.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Once he gets in deep on the defense, there is no way he's missing a layup like that.
Now, here's DeRozan for three. Murray. And it's Daniels with the rebound. Johnson, the pass to Porzingis. And a dunk by Porzingis.
Well, if Porzingis gets within arm's length of the hoop, he's not going to make many mistakes.
Schroeder against Young. From outside the arc. The offensive rebound. And staying with the play, Sabonis.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
Here's Young. And he banks in the layup.
Such a creative finisher. Young will find a way, even with the defender all over.
Daniels against Levine. To the right side. Schroeder surveying the floor. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Levine's shot is off. Hawks have gotten their first 3 shots to go in for him to start off this game. And Jalen Johnson is already a nightly double-double threat, and his game just continues to expand.
Oh, look, Jalen Johnson, Kevin, is an all-star level guy. I mean, efficient on the offensive end, brings consistent energy every night, makes very few mistakes, and plays both ends of the floor.
And Levine with the block.
How about that swat from Levine? He's got incredible leaping ability.
The Kings trail by 7. Here gets to DeRozan. To end the run. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
And with his hard-charging style, DeRozan gets himself to the line quite a bit. And it helps that he can finish through contact.
And from season to season, Coach, DeMar DeRozan remains incredibly consistent.
Yeah, look, he's consistent because he's extremely professional. This guy's always in shape, always ready to play. He knows what his game is, and he plays to that game. Something of a throwback because his game's built on the mid-range shooting, but everybody could use a DeMar DeRozan on their team.
And I like the aggressiveness of DeMar DeRozan's game. He's constantly testing the defense, looking for any weakness he can exploit to get a bucket.
Now here's DeRozan. He has 5. Here's Levine, and again it's Sacramento converting.
Well, that's exactly why it's nice to have Levine. He can do so many things within the offense.
It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie LaForce.
I briefly spoke with Quinn Snyder. I heard Coach go over the dribble handoffs that Sabonis is so creative with. He reminded his players that the jumper isn't the first option. Usually he looks to pass for 3 to 4 seconds, reminding his players to stay wide, anticipate high passes, watch for the cutters, and then contest. Sabonis can be a real headache out there. Kevin?
All right, Allie, we thank you for that. Now here's Schroeder. Nothing on the board. Again, Levine missing.
I can't believe he missed that 3. Regardless, that's not a shot the defense should be giving him. Well, the defense can't lose track of him. He's just too talented offensively.
Schroeder against Young. Schroeder dishes to Levine. DeRozan surveying the D. Sabonis sets the pick for DeRozan. Shoots over Rizachet. Rebound by the Hawks. Pass to Young. Back to Rizachet. Shoots over DeRozan. And it's Rizachet missing. And so it's Schroeder with the ball. He'll bring it up for Sacramento. Trailing by 2. And the jam by Levine.
Well, let's not forget, Levine's got a great handle.
Hawks have gotten 6 of 11 shots to go down so far. Pretty nice shooting. Young for 3. And Sabonis pulls it down. Pass to DeRozan. In the corner, it's Sabonis. Right side, Daniels. Outside, Porzingis. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. From deep, Johnson gets it to go from beyond the arc. Johnson's got a couple of threes now in the first for Atlanta. And Doug Christie wants a timeout. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two.
Kings with the timeout.
Kongwu's checked in for the Hawks. Alexander Walker comes in for Daniel. Sacramento also making some changes. Saric comes in for Domantas Sabonis. And it's Malik Monk in for Dennis Schroeder. The Kings trail by 3. And great offensive firepower for the Kings. But you know what, Stan? They know they got to defend.
Well, their head coach, Doug Christie, made his bones at that end. But it's on these players to execute, and that'll be the challenge.
Now, here's DeRozan. 5 points in the game, and he gets the bucket. DeRozan's got 7.
DeRozan not trying to do too much inside.
Outside, Porzingis, the 3. Offensive rebound. For 3, drills the three-pointer. And that's now 9 points for Porzingis.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open. Oh, powering that one down. Murray saw a chance to go for it and took it.
Sinks the three-pointer. And that's 12 points for Porzingis.
Well, so many bigs excel from three-point range these days, and he's right up there with the best of them.
DeRozan on the wing. Levine wide open from outside off the mark.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
The 3 from Johnson. Rebound by Murray. The Kings trail by 5. Pass to Levine. In the corner, it's Monk. There's 38 seconds left to play here in the first.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
Lets it go with the 3. And Porzingis gets it to go. On the assist by Okongwu. He's got 15.
A big man with big-time range. Porzingis is a legit threat three-point range.
DeRozan against Johnson. From 16 feet away, he cans it.
Both teams racking up the points to start this game.
Yeah, and I'm sure both coaches would like to see more defensive intensity from their team.
Guys, he's been a one-man air raid coming at them time and time again.
Well, what I love about his three-point shooting is the spacing that he's adding. It makes things a lot easier for everyone else.
And so it's the Atlanta Hawks, ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. And their three-point shooting has paved the way for them. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. In a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Hawks.
Well, the coaching staff's game plan is very clear. Move the ball on the perimeter and shoot the shots with no hesitation.
And the other thing I've been impressed with, guys, is their assertiveness at attacking the paint, trying to hunt for those high percentage looks.
They've got Kennard. Okongwu is out there with Newell. Then it's Nickeil Alexander-Walker. And it's Krejci in at the 3. So that's the Hawks 5. The Kings trail by 9. And GA, you look at the numbers for Sabonis. They're historic. But how would you surround him to make a deep run?
Well, I might try to pair him with another rim protector. Sabonis is a nice focal point offensively, but he's not a big-time shot blocker.
The shot's good from Alexander-Walker.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
Now, here's Sabonis. Ellis outside. Buries the long-range jumper.
Unselfish basketball. That's what coaches love to see.
Pass to Kennard. Jacks up a 3. Rebound by the Kings. Sabonis has got his 5th rebound in this one. Ellis wide open. And another 3 for Sacramento.
Well, that's a breakdown defensively. Can't afford to give him those kind of looks.
Kennard, the pass to Alexander-Walker. From deep. And it's Luke Kennard with the 3. Kennard's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Davis kicks to Sabonis. Monk, the pass to Ellis. Basket good.
Nice pass inside, making things easy for him now.
And Quinn Snyder wants a timeout. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. So it's both teams making substitutions here. And the Hawks with possession here. Young pass to Daniels. Breezes in the corner. Lets the three fly. It's hauled in by the Kings. Sabonis has got 6 rebounds here tonight. Let's check in now with our Allie LaForce, who's got a story for us. Allie?
Hey, Malik Monk is a key player for the Kings. He said, coming to the organization, I felt like I could bring an energy that Sac had been waiting for. And it's a comfortable fit. Coming here slows everything down. I can just focus on my craft in hand, and it's been working for me. Guys?
He's played great for him. All right, Allie, thank you for the report. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here. And the Kings making a change here. Levine's checked in.
One shot.
And that one falls for Okongwu. And joining us now by phone is insider Shams Charania with some news. Shams, give it to us.
Well, guys, this summer saw the first ever 7-team trade in the NBA. You might wonder why it makes sense to involve so many parties, but basically teams have more flexibility salary-wise in these multi-team deals. It is enough to make your head spin, guys. This is where things are headed.
Big moves indeed. All right, Shams, we appreciate the update. Young, good.
Well, Young's got the green light off the catch there and everywhere else.
Sharich outside. Schroeder outside. In the corner, it's Levine. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Sabonis. Jones checked in for Sacramento.
Number 3, Isaac Jones.
Atlanta leading by 12. Outside Daniel. Takes the 3. It's rebounded by Sabonis. Sabonis has got 7 rebounds in the game. And Trae Young gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. DeMar DeRozan, he's checked in for Jones.
Missed it.
And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in the second quarter of play. Sabonis kicks it over to Schroeder. Sabonis' screen on Daniel. And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
Yeah, and that's maybe something that should be called more. We see a lot of moving screens in today's NBA.
That shot wide open. Young's got 6 here in this quarter.
Yeah, Young does a great job of this. Using the dribble to put you on your heels, and then he pulls up and shoots the ball.
Now here's Levine. 6 points for him. Again, the miss by the Kings.
Well, the defense got lucky there. More often than not, he's making that shot.
And last year, coach, for the Hawks ended in disappointment. But they're feeling good about this roster.
Well, they've assembled some exciting young talent, a real depth of talent at the forward positions. Once they mature, they could be dangerous.
And the accelerated release from DeRozan gave him the upper hand there.
And Quinn Snyder wants a timeout. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. Some changes. Zinkus, he's checked in for Okongwu, and Jalen Johnson subbed in for Newell. Eubanks, he's checked in for Sacramento. And so Young will bring it up for the Atlanta Hawks. Fires the three. Good on the three-point shot. Young's got 9 points in the quarter.
Well, he's lights out when he has space. Trae Young, one of the best shooters in the league.
And there's the basket. Whistle blows and a chance for a three-point play. Going to the line for one.
No clue how he got that one to fall.
The Kings have gone 1 for 1, making their previous attempt at the line.
Watch out.
Hey, Greg, they dropped the interim tag for Doug Christie, as he's now the permanent head coach of the Kings.
Well, we'll have to see how permanent that is. The fifth head coach in the last 7 years, that seat is always hot in Sacramento. Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Yeah, come on. They're just having their way out there and continuing to press the advantage.
Now Young, after Zach LaVine missed from long range. Reza Shea wide open. The basket good off the assist from Young. Young's got his 5th assist in this one. Out to DeRozan. Monk with the bounce pass. Nobody near Schroeder. Again, the miss by the Kings.
Oh, he's frustrated there. You know he wanted to come right back with the 3 of his own.
A nice shot by Young.
I mean, look, Trae Young is getting whatever he wants. Just keep getting him the ball.
Schroeder outside, driving inside. Count it from 12. Schroeder's got his first bucket in this one.
Well, you guys know I love analytics, but I still like the mid-range, especially when he's taking the shot.
Young, good.
Well, Young is so tenacious that it balances out any of the size differential in the paint.
Here's LaVine, and there are the Kings with another bucket.
Look, you love to see this kind of team chemistry. Let's see more of that.
Here's Young. And it's Sacramento with the rebound. Monk, no one around him. Off target from outside. The Hawks leading by 20. Daniels from outside. It's rebounded by Schroeder. For Sacramento, they've gone 7 of 15 from the field here in the second quarter. Just under 50% shooting. Johnson finds Young. Here's Reza Shea. Three-pointer, Daniels. He's just scored his first basket with that shot, making him 1 for 4.
The Aussie Daniels finding his stroke from 3.
Pass to Eubanks. Schroeder outside. Back to LaVine. Trying to come right back with the 3 of his own. It's no good. Outside, Porzingis takes a 3. Another 3 for Atlanta.
Well, hey, you set Porzingis up and he'll knock him down. Terrific off the catch.
Now here's LaVine. In the corner, it's Monk. And that comes off the assist by LaVine. Monk's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Johnson for 3. Eubanks grabs the miss. It would take a major comeback for them to get back into this game.
And the chances of that happening don't look good.
Here's DeRozan, and he drops in the layup off the glass. DeRozan's got 13.
Well, that's easy pickings for him. Unless the defense is all over him, he'll take that all day long.
Pushing the action, getting others involved. He does it time and time again.
Yeah, when you're moving the ball like that, it just keeps everyone engaged in the game.
And so it's the Atlanta Hawks finishing the quarter up by a whopping 24 points. From the field, they have been outstanding, amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. Now we have a moment to go courtside. Allie LaForce has got something for us.
I'm here with Coach Quinn Snyder, and Coach, you're getting stops in the first half. What do you attribute to that?
Well, we're playing hard, scrambling, picking up our effort, trying to be precise and disciplined and talk, and not resting on our laurels at any point.
Hopefully you can remain active on the defensive end in the second half. Thanks, Coach.
Thanks, Allie. Much appreciated. Halftime now, and we'll be back to get the third quarter underway in just a moment. With the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. Porzingis having a dominant impact in this game.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him, really staying focused on quality shots.
Yeah, he's found his spots, been patient with his shot selection, and it's paid off for himself and the team.
Hawks shooting about 59% from the floor offensively. They've been running without a hitch. On the court right now for the Kings, backcourt guards are Schroeder and Levine. In the front court, the forwards will be DeRozan and Murray. And it's Sabonis in at the center position. And to talk about the best center in the league, Sabonis certainly is in that group.
He sure is, Kevin, the second Sabonis to be in that group. And look, this guy can do it all. He is one of the best passing bigs in the league. He's one of the best rebounding bigs in the league. And he can shoot the ball on the perimeter. A tough guy to deal with.
Now, here's DeRozan. Shoots off the step back. Almost, but it rolls out. Rizachet up top. Pass to Young. Launches a three. And it's Sacramento with the rebound. DeRozan in the corner. That's good, and it's Levine with the assist. Levine's got 3 assists now in this one.
Well, when it comes to his three-point shooting, those corners are where DeRozan is the most effective.
Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
Hey, Kevin. The Kings forward DeMar DeRozan clearly bought into helping take this team to the next level. He said, quote, "I appreciate the passion and the drive from the coaching staff, from the players to the fan base to everything, top to bottom. Guys want to win. Anything is possible." Kevin, back over to you.
They're plenty talented. All right, Allie, we thank you very much.
Flashing his athleticism there. I like when Daniels goes right at the rim.
Third quarter here, over a minute and a half into it. Outside, Levine. In the corner, it's Sabonis. No good with the triple. For Atlanta, they've gone 2 of 4 here to start the second half. Johnson kicks to Young. A 3-ball. DeMar DeRozan grabs the board. Kings have gone only 1 of 5 from the field since halftime. A very slow start offensively. To the inside. And there's Murray on the assist by Levine. Levine's got his 4th assist in this one.
And he never stops working. Murray keeps the feet moving and just never out of control. Great play there inside.
Porzingis, he's still up. Now he is 9 of 10.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
An unorganized defense like that is not going to help them close this deficit.
Now here's DeRozan. He's got 16, and the shot is good.
Well, look, DeRozan, for his size, an excellent ball handler, able to create his own look.
On the wing, Johnson, he's covered by Murray. Hawks passing it around. Here's Rizachet. Levine with the rebound.
Well, if you have the space, you have to take that shot. He missed it, but he's trying to keep the defense honest.
We know Dennis Schroeder is a great pro, Stan, but he might be even better playing internationally.
Yeah, Kevin, you're right, and there's a few guys like that. We saw it with Dennis Schroeder, that when they're playing for their country, maybe it's the role they have or the confidence that their teammates and coaching staffs have in them at that level, but Dennis Schroeder takes over when he's playing for Germany.
That's good from Schroeder. On that one, so he goes 1 for 2 at the line. Stan, March 2025 marked the passing of the great Dikembe Mutombo. 4 of his 8 All-Star appearances came as an Atlanta Hawk.
And he also won back-to-back Defensive Player of the Year awards in Atlanta. 4 in total over the course of his career. A tremendous player, but even more importantly, a humanitarian and a statesman for the game.
3-pointer. Rebound by the Hawks. Here's Young. The shot from the low post is good. Young's got 21 in the game.
Yeah, he is so good with that floater. Trae Young showing off the touch right there.
Outside DeRozan. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to Levine. From deep three-point land. Sacramento again missing.
And when you are as good a shooter as he is, you have to have the confidence to take that shot. It might not always fall.
That's one of those heat check shots. And heat check is a synonym for bad shot.
Here's Schroeder following the 3 by Atlanta. Rizachet finds Johnson. Daniels from outside. DeMar DeRozan grabs the board. DeRozan's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Sabonis sets the pick for DeRozan. To the paint. And slam dunk by Sabonis.
An underrated playmaker. I like seeing DeRozan share the ball like this.
Atlanta calls timeout. Alexander Walker, he's checked in for the Hawks. And the Kings also making a change. Monk's checked in. Atlanta's gone a less than productive 2 of 6 from three-point land in the second half. On the wing, Johnson. Pass to Rizichet. This one for 3. Drills it from outside. 6 points for Rizichet.
A true highlight of Rizichet's game, his ability to just knock it down from beyond.
Here's DeRozan. And he uses the glass on the layup. DeRozan's got 7 points here in this quarter.
Well, that's what you want. Get him the ball and see if he can close the gap.
Daniels passes to Alexander Walker. On the wing, Johnson fires the 3. Sacramento grabs the miss. Sabonis has got 9 rebounds now tonight. Wide open look here for Murray. Misses the 3.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Daniels from outside. And the 3 ball is good. Daniels has got 14.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Look, when the 3 is falling like this, there's not a whole lot you can do defensively.
Here's Monk. Rebound by the Hawks. Daniels has got his 5th rebound in this one. Alexander Walker.
I'd say that shot is well within his range.
I would hope so. We've got 1:28 left in the third quarter of the game. On the wing, Levine. 3-pointer. Johnson with the rebound. Johnson's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. Pass to Rizichet. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. 3-pointer, Daniels. It's hauled in by the Kings. Levine kicks to DeRozan. And it's Daniels with the rebound. Hawks have gone 8 of 16 in the third quarter to put their second half shooting percentage right at 50%. And again, it's Atlanta.
And look, Daniels knows he has to keep working on his jumper. And these kind of shots only improve his confidence.
Outside for Murray. Monk with the ball. Out guarded by Porzingis. Murray, no good. The Hawks shooting it quite well in this third quarter, 53%, and the offense is rolling. Porzingis can't hit.
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take.
Well, over the course of the night, he's been taking shots he's comfortable with, and it's working. Well, you can see why he's a go-to guy for them. They trust in his ability to shoulder the offensive load.
And so it's Atlanta with a 34-point advantage heading into the break. And with as many three-pointers as they bring, it's easy to see why they're on the cusp of a blowout. And we'll be back with you shortly. And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. And for Sacramento, they're shooting in this game 45%. We've got Newell. Luke Kennard out there with Nickeil Alexander-Walker. Then it's Okongwu. And it's Krejci in at the small forward position. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. The Hawks shooting it very well tonight, around 57%. Kennard for 3. Bangs home the trifecta. Kennard's got the first points up on the board here in the fourth for Atlanta. Schroeder against Kennard. Monk looking around. In the corner, Eubanks with it. 5 on the clock. Charged with the screen for Monk. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
Here's Newell. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. And the real star stand of this Kings team is Domantas Sabonis. Can he anchor them, though, defensively?
Well, Sabonis is not a big-time shot blocker, Kevin, but paint points haven't been their biggest concern. Rather, it's been their struggles closing out the shooters on the perimeter.
That free throw, no good. In GA, the Hawks going young, trying to build a sustainable model for success.
Yeah, most of their starters not yet scratching their prime, so there's going to be some growing pains, but they're showing plenty of promise.
So he comes up empty, missing both. And it's Sacramento's ball. Monk for three. The shot's good on the assist by Schroeder. Monk's got 6 points in the quarter.
And you got to love that three-point stroke of Monk. I mean, he's got such a high-arcing shot there. It gives it a good chance to go in from deep.
Bean passes to Saric, and that one good.
And how about capitalizing there in close? Saric has the touch to take advantage from just about anywhere.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for Atlanta.
Well, their passing has been just exceptional, and it's opened up the floor for them on numerous occasions.
And another area they've separated themselves has been their three-point shooting, making the defense pay for any airspace.
That one misses from Saric. Smart, accurate passes, Greg, are really paying off for them at the moment.
And also good off-ball movement. Everyone is paying attention and looking to create the best shot for the team.
Team seconds. At the line for Atlanta, Noel, taking 2 shots.
And he makes the first. Both shots good from a strike. Second minute off the clock now in the fourth. Now here's Monk, defended by Alexander Walker. The shot's good from Monk.
That's inexcusable defense right there. You gotta contest the shot better than that.
To the middle. Here's Newell. Rebound by the Kings. Monk outside. Kicks it out to Schroeder. Here's the three. Okongwu grabs the board. Okongwu's now got his 6th rebound on the night. It's stolen by Saric. Sacramento moving it around. Outside, Levine. No good on the triple.
And there have been some terrible shot choices here, Kev. That's not a good look at all.
Pass to Alexander Walker. Drains it from beyond the arc.
Late reaction defensively. He quickly takes advantage, grows their lead.
Yeah, look, the truth is, he doesn't need much space anyway. But that one was too easy.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Yeah, easy call.
At the line for your Hawks, Onyeka Okongwu, taking 2 shots.
First one falls for him. And the Kings will go for a different look here. Sabonis, he's checked in for Eubanks. Keegan Murray comes in for Saric. DeMar DeRozan, he's checked in for Zach LaVine. And it's Ellison for Dennis Schroeder. Both free throws good from Okongwu. And we're about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter. Here's DeRozan. Outside for Murray. They grab their own miss, and it's DeRozan missing. Kennard with the ball. Out guarded by Murray. Here's Newell, and he drops it in from the low post.
Well-placed pass in the hands of a guy ready to attack.
Sacramento's gotten 3 of their 6 3-pointers to fall here in the fourth. Monk, the pass to DeRozan. Now Murray to stop the run. Kennard with the rebound.
And maybe, he thinks he can shoot himself out of the cold spell, but I don't think that's the case. Maybe somebody want to tell him to ease up off the threes.
Back to Alexander Walker. And here we go with DeRozan running it up the middle. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
Yeah, they've had their hands full with DeRozan. He is scary when he gets it going.
Sacramento making some changes. Dean comes in from Malik Monk. And Dennis Schroeder subbed in for Ellis.
One shot.
Atlanta's gone 2 for 2 from three-point land to start the fourth quarter. Pass to Newell. Here's Alexander Walker. Kennard for 3. And Domantas Sabonis pulls it down. Sabonis has got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Here's Schroeder. Kennard covering. Now here's DeRozan. And that one drops for him. DeRozan's got 27.
I tell you, he has some impressive moves in his repertoire. That's as good as it gets, but just one of many.
At the top of the key, Alexander Walker. Okongwu finds Kennard. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Kennard's got a couple of three-pointers now in the fourth for the Hawks.
And Kennard's teammates and coaches encourage him to take these quick shots because they know how effective he is.
Murray for 3. Rebound by the Hawks. Okongwu's now got 9 rebounds now tonight. Here's Newell. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. That's on Keegan Murray. No good on the free throw. And the Hawks making a change here. Buffkin's checked in. He doesn't get the second one. The Kings have gone 6 of 13, so just above 46% on their field goal attempts here in the quarter. Kings moving the ball around. Outside, Levine. Atlanta with the rebound. Okongwu's now got double-digit rebounds now in the game. They blow the whistle just as he gets it off. That's 2 points with a chance for another one at the stripe.
At this kind of range, it might almost be too easy for Kennard.
Team's 5th. At the line for Atlanta, Luke Kennard. Shooting 1.
One shot. One shot.
That free throw good from Kennard. Here's Schroeder. Outside DeRozan. Kick out to Levine. Good. And it's DeRozan picking up the assist.
Levine with that high arching shot from the corner.
Back to Alexander Walker. Kennard on the wing. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. Kennard's got 12 points in just the second half. Outside, Levine. Back to Schroeder. Outside, DeRozan. He's feeling it. Atlanta with the rebound.
Well, he's more than comfortable in the mid-range, but you can't make them all.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Hawks.
They found a great rhythm from long range.
Yeah, Kevin, every time they left a man open deep, he'd get a good shot, at the basket, didn't hesitate, and that aggression paid off.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Porzingis.
Well, he was the catalyst for them tonight. Played a great all-around game, and you could see his teammates feeding off his energy.
And he sinks the second. Sacramento's gone over and over to the three-point shot in the fourth quarter. 4 of 9. Outside DeRozan. 1:04 left in the game. Sabonis' shot is off. This could get even more out of hand if they continue to put up points.
Wow, Kevin, what a performance we are seeing.
And here's Kennard. Fires for 3. Makes that one his 6th of the night. Shooting a very healthy 6 for 9.
Taking no chances. They go on one last run to seal the deal.
Yeah, this run has poured a bucket of water on any ember of a potential comeback.
And the Hawks with possession here. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Kennard for 3. And again, Atlanta with the triple.
Impressive job by the players, coaches, and don't discount the impact of these fans.
No, I'd be lying if I said the crowd doesn't have an impact. It's certainly felt from the head coach all the way down.
Tries the spin move. Now DeRozan can't connect. And so Atlanta takes this one by a big margin. And the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
And boy, they really put in a supreme effort. It just felt like once they had that lead and it was comfortable, they were not going to relinquish it.
And let's hear from Allie LaForce, who joins us from the sidelines. Allie?
Well, Trey, leadership is such a key part of the point guard position. What's your focus in living up to that?
I'm a big guy and building team chemistry, so any chance I can, go bowling, hang out with these guys, build chemistry, and I think that's where it starts is off the court, because that translates on.
Bowling, that's something I haven't done in a while. Thanks for the inspiration.
Great job. Thanks for that, Allie. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. Here with Stan Van Gundy, Greg Anthony, and Allie LaForce, I'm Kevin Harlan, signing off for this presentation of NBA basketball. And as we leave you, let's take a look at our player of the game, Kristaps Porzingis.